Okay, now it's decision time. Last time I did this bridge, I just painted it with acrylic paint. Didn't lose this plastic shine. Now I got an airbrush. It's 45 degrees out. Yeah, I think I might... Let me see. Do a little quick research. See if I'm at the outer limit of doing airbrushing. I might run out there and airbrush this quickly. Paint this, airbrush this a flat, grimy black. And then hit it with some dust. Well, you know, folks, they say necessity is the mother of invention, and I think Red Green said that the father of invention was remorse. Well, I'm having a Red Green moment here. I checked the temperature, it's 38 degrees. And I did research online, and it all pretty much consistently said that's too cool to be able to do airbrushing, so I thought, oh, good grief, what am I going to do? So this is what I came up with. I have this little bench here, actually a little table, no big deal. I've got this oil-filled heater here. Then I realized this little bench, this little table has a sliding drawer in it. And so this is what I did. Okay, took my jigsaw, cut a hole out of it, took some screen, stapled it on here, so when I put my model and airbrush it, it'll have constant flow of warm air around it, and also surrounding the area where I'm actually doing the airbrushing. So even though the temperature, you know, out here and out here, you know, maybe 38 degrees or even 25 degrees, the air surrounding it is warm enough to allow me to do some airbrushing. So that's what I'm going to do today. Now you may be wondering about this little oil-filled heater we have in our basement. Maybe thinking, gosh, that's going to come back some funky colors, and I'm kind of like, well, you know, my wife will get over it sooner or later. It's all for a good cause. Okay, let this dry for a little bit and give it a shot of dust. Then I think we'll call it good. Okay, got my paint, airbrush, load up a little dust color paint just in the cup here. I'm not going to need a lot of it, just to give it a little shot. Well, here's the bridge after I let it dry thoroughly, and like I said earlier, I gave it a shot of weathered black and then hit it with some dust color, and I think it came out fairly well. And as you can see, it's quite sturdy with 2 layers styrene holding it together. It's as sturdy as it needs to be. Now I'm going to paint these ties here. Just give them a light coating of brown, dark brown. And well, hindsight is 20/20. I probably should have painted them brown first and then shot them with dust, but I figured I can always do a dry brushing, go over them a little bit after the fact. So anyway, didn't think about that at the time when I was doing this. I was all gung-ho to get my contraption in place and airbrush this thing, so that's what I'm going to go do now, is paint these ties. And then after that, I'm going to move on to the back onto the river scene, and actually start putting this thing in place and gluing some more rocks down. Cast a whole bunch of more rocks over the past couple of days, so